What up, mathletes? Whoop, whoop. All right, let's do this. We talked about tangent earlier, so now we're going to add in two more, sine and cosine, to go with that tangent. And we're going to learn about the concept of SOH CAH TOA, which is awesome. It's how I remember it. But first of all, let's talk about sine. When we take the sine of an angle, so we're talking about the angle theta, sine is always going to be opposite over hypotenuse, which is, by the way, how we get SO in the SOH CAH TOA. We have sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. So you take the angle, you're always going to take the opposite over the hypotenuse. That's the ratio. Then we've got cosine. The cosine of the angle theta is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And last, we all know oh, by the way, and that's where we have CAH, so SOH CAH TOA. So the CAH is cosine equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And then the TOA is what we just learned previous to this lesson, that tangent equals opposite over adjacent. Boge right there. So let's see what we got going on here. We're going to work some of these out, get some examples. Don't forget, when you use your calculator, you need to have it in degree mode, not radian. Mine's got this fancy little thing that says degree, so I knew it was degree. All right, my little $7.44 pink calculator. There we go. All right, so I have right here, I have my angle theta, right, which is 42. I see the hypotenuse, which is directly across from the right angle, so this is the height. And then what letter do I have? It's directly across from theta, so that means this is the opposite. Which one of these uses opposite and hypotenuse? We look up here, it's sine. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I know the sine of 42 degrees is equal to my opposite x over my hypotenuse 18, which means I just need to multiply both sides by 18, right? And let's see what I get. 18 times the sine of 42. It's approximately 12.04. It says nearest hundred, so I'm going to say, all right, x is approximately 12.04. You're going to use a lot of approximations because rarely will this be exact. All right, let's try the next one. We have an example right here. Here's my theta of 28 degrees, and my hypotenuse is right here. And what do I have? I have the adjacent. Ooh, adjacent. Which one deals with adjacent and hypotenuse? That is the cosine. So I know that the cosine, or just the cos, I don't know why I started writing the whole thing, of 28 degrees is equal to my adjacent 6 over my hypotenuse, which is x. Okay? So in this case, right, I'm going to use cross multiplication. Boom. I'm going to have x cosine. Why do I keep writing the whole thing? 28 is equal to 6 times 1, which is 6. So I'm going to divide both sides by cosine 28. And I get that x is approximately, let's see, that cancels out. I have 6 divided by the cosine of 28, which is right here. Approximately 6.7. That 9 would round up, so this is going to be approximately 6.8. 6.8. Boom. Look at that. Awesome. So this is how you're going to continue. When you get to, notice when you flip over the page, this page just has some nice reminders so you can leave it open and look at it. On these questions, you're going to find out each the sine, cosine, and tangent of angle A versus angle B. So in other words, you're just finding the following ratios using the given right triangle. So you're just writing the ratios down for this one. So if it's sine of A, right, sine is SO, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So if I'm looking at angle A, this is always my height. And what's opposite of angle A? Well, opposite of angle A is 24, so I'm going to have 24 over 25. That's what I'm going to write. The cosine is opposite over adjacent. Well, my adjacent is going to be right here at 7, so it's going to be adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 7 over 25. And the tangent is just the opposite over the adjacent, so 24 over 7. And you're going to work it like that. Awesome. We guys have a bit of work to do in this packet. I'm sure we'll be doing examples on the board to help out, but just keep it in mind. And with that said, peace out.